Hello everyone. First of all, thank you for taking time to watch this video. This is in continuation with the work that I have been doing related to influencer marketing with webinars. And during this webinar promotion strategy, one of the most important thing is to decide your webinar formats and what kind of webinar formats are better, what kind of webinar formats will resonate, and should you have a tight conversation or should you have a freewheeling conversation, and do you need to have a very canned presentation in which you do multiple rehearsals, you do multiple dry runs, and then you have a very clear conversation flow, and you have a very clear outline, and identify what you want to achieve during that time. So today we'll be discussing on the webinar format. In my view, there are three most popular webinar formats, and it depends on the webinar topic. But the first one, I would say it's more like formal and structured. One of the three popular webinar format is formal and structured. In this webinar format, you will have a very close collaboration with influencers. You would create a presentation or some kind of document, and both of you will work on it together. So there will be a close collaboration. The PPT or the content will be fixed, and you will rely on some kind of document to present, to converse, to share your views. So formal and structured are important if you are sharing some kind of finding or some kind of research report or some kind of thought leadership or something like that. So your webinar format will depend on the webinar topic. The second webinar format in one of the top three webinar formats is informal and yet structured. So in informal, it's a casual conversation, but you will still have it structured. You will still have various segments, and you would try to create a webinar where it's a casual conversation. There is no PPT, there is no document. You won't be relying on any document, but it's still structured. You will manage it by segments. The third and final webinar format in one of the three webinar format is informal and unstructured. This is a freewheeling conversation. It's a casual chat. You expect the conversation to develop organically. This is perfect if you want your speakers to share authentic and honest personal comments, like how has been their experience with implementing a software, or how has been their how did they went on to doing something. So these are some of the topics that would actually go with informal and unstructured. So like I said, there are three webinar formats: formal and structured, informal and structured, informal and unstructured. I hope you found this helpful, and I hope this goes a long way in creating your webinar strategy and selecting your webinar formats for your webinar topics. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.